Hey everybody, welcome to a new video, and today we're going to be doing something a little different. We're doing my first ever Minecraft tutorial. So now anyways, what you're going to need, we have soon I am going to start letting a ton of people come on to Minecraft. But if you want to have Chase's Minecraft house for your own Minecraft world, you can get his actual house, his backyard, and his dog house. Now I have a bed just because I don't know the commands. But for the dog house, it's basically 4x4. Make sure you don't have those. Then for the house, 13x19. Then finally 6x12. Now, I'm actually on my Xbox, also looking at the design because I don't know. So what you're going to want to do is go by do not use that. This one we are going to use, but not this area. So what I'm going to want you to do is count by 6. Then we're going to place down a birch plank. By the way, this is going to be long since I'm naturally having to look. So count by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Then you're going to want to go by another one. Let me just grab grass. Then add a plank, a birch plank. Now anyway, what you're going to want to do is grab out your oak. Oak planks. And also, you're going to want to get a birch fence and a carved pumpkin. Now we are going to be detailing it. But if you're on a computer, then you're going to be able to use the mods I've installed. Where are the carved? There. Now anyway, what you do is, oops, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But you're going to want to place a carved pumpkin in a birch fence. Next, grab out your there's where the pumpkins. Doors. You're going to want to grab out spruce. Yeah, spruce, then get it like that. Now anyway, what you're going to want to do is you can add a oak sign which says chase space, but I'm not. By the way, soon we are going to be doing Cameron's Incraft than mine. Now I'm also going to have my castle. But anyways, what you're going to want to do is go all the way it's kind of hard on computer. Bam, now connect those up. Now, what you're going to want to do, I'm going to hop into the inside of his base. Now, I don't really like what Chase did for his house. Like, he had a grass block, then I can't. There. Why is that in redstone? But use this and then just did that. But I don't really like that, so I'm going to delete that, then place down. Oops. If you want to get the exact one, you need to do that. Once I find out how to connect the Xbox to my computer, then I'm going to be on controller and it will be much more easier. but make sure you get chases is probably going to be the easiest. Now this is actually kind of a good starter base. But what you're going to want so far... Oops, I just remembered something. Get rid of the corners. Now I'm going to explain why. But you're going to want to grab out oak. Oops. But replace that because on his house there are that. But go up one more for these. Because forget about the corners for now. Boom. Oops. I want everybody who's doing this tutorial to go ahead and inside the comments to say I'm building this. But now we need to add on a little bit of basically like if you get a ice cream sandwich, the oak is the cookie, then the birch is the cream. Bam. Now let's get... I'm going to head inside his house, but see where we put the, you know, the... What is that supposed to do? To make you look cool? Then just fill it all in. Yeah. But there is a site where you're able to get extra mob heads. But it's quite dark. Let's change that. Right here and right there are torches. Right there and right there are torches. Then over here, count 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. Now you can add extra lighting, but let's get this whole thing to birch. But I'm real quickly going to do that. Fill the flooring with birch, oak, birch planks, and then after I will meet back up with you guys. Alright, now I'm back. You should have filled it up. Next, grab out a piece of black stone. Then also make sure you have a chest. And then right there goes his brewing stand. There we go. Place that down. Let me just I want to make this accurate as possible. I'm just going to keep it like that. But that's pretty much on his first floor done. But what we're... Oops. It's nap time. Oops. One, two. One, two. Now, the stairs. Da 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 da. But no, anyway, count 1, 2. Then boom. One, two. And smash that up. Let me look outside on the spots. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so you're going to want 4. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you're wondering why I didn't begin with the easiest, his doghouse, I'm going in order, basically like time stamps from what he built. And the doghouse is newest, then his little backyard was not really the oldest, but his house the complete oldest. Now, I love his house. And I'm sure you guys are going to love Cameron's mansion, which he is going to build. But for some people who want other tutorials, I'm going to try and make a modern tree house. Now I'm just crouching, that way I don't fall off. But after this, we're going to do his garden. Now, what you don't need to do the other things, like the basically like where he keeps his horse. Only if you want to, but I would suggest doing the garden. That way it actually leads somewhere. Bam. Now I'm not going to do the roof yet. Let's get alright, now I'm not going to do his almighty armors, but I will just do it unenchanted. And whenever, but you know, but here's what you're going to want to do. Count 1, then place 2 chests. But then count 1, place 2 chests. Then right there is going to be his crafting table and furnace. But that's not it. You can probably just real quickly get rid of everything you have. You're going to need an item frame and a piece of iron. His favorite thing is iron. Now grab out your chest. Then he has a stone cutter. Very dangerous. Chase. That's weird. No. So computers work differently. Sorry, but the chase himself just acts if he wants to play, but I'm doing my tutorial. But then, after you place by the look of things, I got the that's weird. just add chess. Like all the way up to there. Then what you're going to want to do is count 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now place down the armor stand. Then, oops, sweep time. Nailed it. Then you're going to want to grab out a blue bed or any type of bed, but that's his favorite color, blue. And then grab out a lapis block. I'm going to have to search there. Then we place it down. Oops. No. I can't quit. And I won't quit. But now go over to your bed and put it a item frame right there. Then place it down. Now we're of course going to need his torches. What I'm actually going to do is, just that way they're not empty, I'm going to add in more armor stands. Or I might just add another furnace. Do whichever one you want. Just going to do furnaces. But above, if you are doing furnaces, put a torch above all the furnaces. Next, head over right there and place down a torch. Now, right by there, you're going to count 1, 2, 3. Go up. But now, what he does love is skeletons. And everybody loves skeletons. We've been doing this for 35 minutes. get rid of all of those. Then what we're going to want to do, well, we forgot a painting. Well, there's one painting, which is we're actually going to need to finish off the entire building in order to place the painting, and it is a skeleton head. Now grab out a oak wood plank, grab out your oak log, and then oak log slab, and then also stairs. Now tell me inside the comments whose space. I'm going to give you guys some options. Should I build my base, Cameron's base? But boom, boom, boom. Let me That's a little bit interesting. Don't make sure all the oak logs don't actually go as high as where. But now but what you're going to want to do is go up by one every time. Or let me just make sure. Two, three, four, five, six. There we go. But anyways, but we might need to go higher because let me see. then boom, then boom, then boom. Oops. Then what we're going to bedtime. This might, we haven't even gotten to anything else. But you're just going to want to do the same thing over and over. So I'm going to skip that part. And then by the time we meet up, we will be doing the garden. So you guys, I'm just going to skip ahead. This is taking forever. I'm going to finish mine off camera, but let's just do the dog house. But you're going to want to grab, I'm just going to get rid of that since we're not going to need that anymore. But we need quartz. But real quickly, I'm just going to replace that with grass. Now, but I'm going to make this more fancy. You can place your dog in there, but just add this. Yup. This is a long one. But you're going to need to go up by 3. But then you're going to want to but Chase's house is a hard one, mainly because of the roof. Now you grab out what it uses. We can all probably guess. Alright. But it's spruce. Now we're going to need jack-o'-lanterns and a bone and a item frame. Now I have something cool to make Chase's base a little bit better. But there's wait bop bop. There's his dog house. But now it's time for the backyard is actually going to be easy. Just the actual what you're going to want to do is place replace the ones on the inside for now. Then you're going to want to grab a cobblestone. Let me search up there. Cobblestone wall. Then you're just going to want. But this doesn't seem right. Oops. Wait. Oops. Gotta make sure this is accurate. This is the last thing. Then I'm going to finish up his roof. Then I'm going to film a touring of the house from the tutorial. Oops. Boom, boom. Now The final thing is, well, there's two final things. The exact locations of the plot, two poppies, and one pumpkin. Yeah, it's that right there. Now time up for the final things. Count 1, 2, then place that down. Then diagonally from the pumpkin, you're going to place down that. Then what you're going to want to do is right where the door is, break that. Now we're going to need a oak fence gate. Then boom. Now you're going to want to basically unwrap the entire thing. But I'm going to leave that. But thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, my first ever tutorial. And make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications, and like the video. It's me, Zach, signing off. Goodbye.